first understand for interconnected agents, what are their individual goals and roles? We may not understand the algorithms behind those goals and roles, but how do they fit together? Then that will help us to understand how to debug the system. When something goes wrong, at which stage of the life cycle of that AI agent system did it go wrong? Then we have to understand, how do we stress test those individual agents before they go live? So even though they're working together, stress testing them individually, and then as they work together to see where are the potential risks, where can things cause unintended consequences, and do what we usually do in responsible AI. Are we testing for robustness, meeting its goals? How explainable is each individual agent before it's joined together? How fair is each agent? How were they originally trained, and where do they get data? So instead of just thinking about it and feeling overwhelmed that it's an agentic AI system, we need to be able to break it down into components parts. We also may think about more advanced systems around fail-safe mechanisms. Sometimes these are referred to as kill switches, and I don't necessarily like that negative language. It really is about being able to understand those component parts. What are the intervention points that we as humans would play a role? So it's not about a human in the loop for every decision, but it is a human in the loop for an overall system, for quality controlling the system, providing those robustness tests and performance management tests. We may also think about sandbox experiences, that as we build a sandbox environment, test these before they go live, it allows us to learn from how it operates on the general system level, but also how those individual agents play along with one another as well. And then I would say overall, we have to think about training our different teams. Is the same team responsible for the whole agentic AI system? Or again, breaking it down into its components parts, are there different parts of the agentic AI that's handling the data analysis, the reasoning part, the actual making decisions, and then who's engaging with the customers? And then how are we assigning responsibility and accountability for that? So there are a few ways that I think about preventing risk cascading through the system is by seeing where along the system could risk occur, and then working on that risk mitigation and adopting controls all along the agentic AI lifecycle.